All right. This is JB, James Barnes, and you need to listen to Rock On Radio. It's a great, great place to hear some great music.
Do you have the master volume turned up on those? You can see me talking, but I can't hear a word you're saying.
Well, it would help if I put the right channel on. I switched everybody down, and I can't navigate.
Yeah, you moved all the wires around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we are.
Now I know which one it is.
It's been a while since I've
danced.
Well, yeah. Well, no, because...
Yeah, you did the other day.
I danced with Billy Ray and the Bad Boys.
Which you're wearing right now.
That's right. I have their shirt on. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. Did you catch that on film? Madison, you did not.
I had to turn because they were performing. There were so many of them, I had to turn it to get them all.
She didn't see you performing.
That's right. I was performing.
That's what we're going to call it.
It is the Halloween season, so...
Oh, Thriller.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So... I have to do Thriller.
You don't have to, but, you are.
Once again, proving you can do that to anything.
That's true.
Well, you see what happens with somebody who disagreed with me on that. There was only two of you that disagreed with me on that.
Yes.
You and my daughter.
Yes.
Now there's only one.
It could be down to zero.
It could be. It could be. Welcome to Rock On Radio. I am your host, Danny Coleman. We have a action-packed adventure show here this evening. I am joined in studio by producer Claire. And as you hear, and as you heard, or maybe didn't, our newest radio star, Madison, has returned this week.
Woo-woo. She's behind the camera once again.
She's behind the camera. I asked her if she was going to be joining us on the microphone, and she quickly said no.
She's busy.
You became a radio star, though, didn't you? Your family loved it? Bruce loved it?
Signed a couple autographs.
I think they mobbed her at the store.
Speaking of which, I was out the other day. Yes, Madison, were you?
Well, I just remembered something. Somebody's name you said on the radio show, my mom went to high school with them.
Whoa.
I'm looking right now. Cece Coletti.
Oh, Cece.
From up that way. That makes sense.
She got busted smoking in the girls' room in high school.
That also makes sense.
That makes sense.
That ties out.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, so I was out the other day, and a gentleman I don't even know, never saw this guy before, at least not to my recollection. Doesn't mean I
was going to say you could be slipping.
It's not correct, but I've never seen this gentleman. Now, you know how I've always got one foot out the door and the other on a banana peel?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's better than one on the grave.
Correct. Well, I'm not there yet. It could be within the next hour, but at which point you both have to take over. So this gentleman approaches me and he says, and I'm always leery when people say this because I think I'm either owing them money or somebody put a hit out on me. But he says to me, "Are you Danny Coleman?"
Ooh. He has Google glasses on.
And I'm like, "Can I help you?" He said, "I just want you to know that I read your column every week.
Oh.
And I base my weekends around what I find in your column."
How nice.
And he goes, "I really enjoy reading it. I think your interviews are great. And I want to thank you for what you do to allow us to be able to go out and support live local music because there's nothing else around that puts it all in a little tight space like that." And I was like, "Wow, thank you so much." I don't know what to say. How he recognized me, I don't know. My picture's not on the column.
Well, you posted on Facebook through your Facebook page,
right.
So maybe he reads it that way.
Maybe. That's possible.
Very true.
Quite
Well, very
possible.
nice. That was a nice little validation.
But I was like, wow, okay.
All those days you sit there and type all those things up by hand.
Yeah, it takes
That's
me
good.
hours.
Hours.
Which
Yeah.
is what I was doing before I picked you up. So,
Sure.
yeah, so that was kind of cool. His name was Anthony. So, Anthony, if you listen to the radio program, thank you
There you go.
very much. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
So, which was kind of cool. Speaking of the radio program, we also have 2 phone calls this evening. We have one from the guys in Twisted Living, Twisted Living. They have a show down in Atlantic City again, I believe, with the Billy Walton Band one more time, though.
Oh, very cool.
On November 7th. And we have, and Bruce told me there, but we have deco artists calling in tonight as well. A duo, I believe, and we have their music, and we'll be good to go with that.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep. The Project American Love Affair.
American Love Affair.
Yep.
Love American Style.
Oh no.
All right, never mind.
Never.
Rock On Radio is brought to you by O'Connor's American Bar and Grill of East Hampton, Mount Holly, New Jersey. They are the official caterers of Rock On Radio. And I was in their golf tournament the other day.
Yes.
What a fantastic affair that was.
Nice.
Prime rib, lobster tail, open bar. Can't beat it with a stick.
No, you can't.
Nor would I want to.
You could try.
Lila Pies of Princeton, that is Madison's favorite sponsor. She already said that.
That's
Lila
true.
Pies of Princeton, because she makes little hand grenades of happiness, and we eat them until we explode. They are located at 301 North Harrison Street inside the Princeton Shopping Center. Jen makes fantastic things. Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
New Jersey Stage. Go to newjerseystage.com and you can read my aforementioned column there. Rock On, this week's sound bites. And the listings that the gentleman was speaking of encompass a little further south than where we are. But I do also list Lambertville and Stockton in there too. A little bit of Hunterdon County, a little bit of Monmouth County. But primarily it is Mercer, Burlington, and Bucks County, Pennsylvania, across the river, because there's lots that goes on across the big river. So we take care of that. NewJerseyStage.com, the finest arts and entertainment magazine in the Garden State. Asbury Park Vibes. Go to AsburyParkVibes.com. If you are a musician, even a realtor, anybody that needs a photographer, they have 15 photographers on staff. They will photograph you in a studio setting or in a live setting. If you are a band or solo artist, entertainer, and you need pictures, contact Doug or Diane at Asbury Park Vibes. They have a fantastic podcast. And they're also the site of the Rock On Radio 17th Annual Christmas Spectacular, which will take place
December 6th from noon to 5, right at Asbury Park Vibes on Main
right.
Street.
So now that Halloween is approaching, there is no other time like the present to put the word out to all musicians.
Bring your Christmas music, anything you've recorded, especially if it's new.
You want to
for
send me
this
a
year.
Christmas song to be played on Rock On Radio's. It's a 4-hour show. The part 1 will air on the 21st of December. Part 2 on the 28th. So send me your best holiday songs, Christmas tunes, greetings. If you want to send us a Christmas greeting for me, Claire, Madison, all 3 of us, Bruce,
Woo.
Deco, anybody. Please do not send me threatening messages, for I will not respond. However, we will have. What is this here? Why are they? There we go.
You're just a mess.
I am a mess. So you can do that by going to our website, dcror.com. Let us know what the Christmas or holiday season means to you. Wish us Merry Christmas or whatever you want to do. And
That's
we'll
true.
make sure that we air it. And we did. Last year, I think we aired everybody.
Close.
Yeah? Okay.
I mean, we did our best.
Well, that is something we do at that show. We do try to get everybody in and
We do.
everybody on. So.
We had it all prepared. I think there was a couple that we just didn't quite get to, but we tried.
And that'll be catered with food by O'Connor's. And I'll have crock-on chili. And there will be homemade eggnog and all kinds of other things. So, that's AsburyParkVibes.com. They also do press releases and bios for websites. So, check them out, AsburyParkVibes.com. The Jersey Shore Jazz and Blues Foundation, they are, go to jsjbf.org. They have a Reckless Steamy Nights, was either this past Friday or coming up with Regina Bonelli.
Nice.
Regina Bonelli, who I was lucky enough to jam with at the Jazz and Blues Festival that one year when I did the percussion for her, which was great. Had a lot of fun doing that. She's got a great voice. She's a great performer. Eliza Neal's going to be at the Lizzie Rose Music Room on November 7th.
Very cool.
I thought it was the 1st, but she's saying the 7th.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to keep that date on our calendar. She'll be at the Lizzie Rose Music Room in Tuckerton, New Jersey. Dee Dee's Lights. Dee Dee is the official chandler of Rock On Radio. She makes all of the candles that we put in our charity gifts and things that we auction off and for charity and door prizes at the Nottingham Tavern for the happy hours, which our next one is November 6th. Mark Sacco is the performer at that one. So that's from 7 to 9 at the Knot, which is located at 9 Mercer Street in Hamilton Square, New Jersey. I'm forgetting a lot of people. Oh, Tyndall Road Brewery. Tyndall Road Brewery is the official beer provider of Rock On Radio. Go in there now and ask for Danny's Pick, and they will hand you a fine 7.5% alcohol goblet of beer called My Ex's Soul, which is a habanero coffee stout, and it is absolutely delicious. Tyndall Road Brewery, 102 Farnsworth Avenue. And Marcy gave me a $10 or six $10 gift certificates for the brewery for the December happy hour.
Nice.
At the Knot. So, Tyndall Road Brewery. Sinister Footwear. Go to sinisterfw.com. Purchase some of... Oh, by the way, at the golf tournament the other day, I said to myself, let me put on my Marvin the Martian Lucky Socks.
Don't tell me you got another hole-in-one. Or did you get a hole-in-one?
Do you see this? This right here, for those of you watching on radio or those in Madison is videoing, here's the flag stick. I hit this tee shot. It landed this far from the hole.
Oh. So
far.
It was a hole in two.
And it bounced up and hit the stick and then trickled away.
Oh.
So I almost got, my second hole in one.
Oh, but you got a hole in two.
Yeah. Correct. So if you go to Sinister FW and buy some of the crazy zany socks that Tina sells, Sinister Footwear, sinisterfw.com, use the promo code DCR Socks. That's DCR Socks, and you'll get 10% off at checkout. And once again, here we are in the 2-track studios of Deco Entertainment, where you can hear this show for the entire week, beginning Sunday nights at 7 o'clock on DecoEntertainment.com. Also, a New Jersey stage, thepenguinrocks.com, and that'll be replaced with next week's show, but it'll be up there for the entire week. And hello to all of our affiliates like Radio Garden State, where you can hear this show tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Every Monday, Rock On Radio, 10 a.m. on RadioGardenState.com. Every Wednesday, a Rock On Radio Indie Hour at 10 a.m. And every Friday, Danny Coleman's Got the Blues at 10 a.m. All on RadioGardenState.com. Is that it?
Sounds good to me.
You think I got everybody? Because I'm not sure.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sure you did. You're close enough. Sorry.
You're like a motel. You just check out.
I did. Checked out
Again.
a while ago. Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the fourth time in the last 5 weeks.
I know, because I'm busy.
Whoa.
I'm researching.
What did you find?
I'm
What kind of wallpaper are you buying?
looking at cameras.
So. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, because that's far more important at the moment.
It is.
She'll let me sink like a stone. You know what I'm saying?
Wah, wah, wah. You're doing just fine. I have all the confidence in you.
Right. And if they want to find out about us, if I could pull you away from your research over there, how do they do that,
They
Producer
go to
Claire?
DCROR.com, which is the short link for Danny Coleman's RockOnRadio.com.
Facebook, Danny Coleman's Rock On Radio, the number 2. And Instagram, at Rock On Radio, all one word, all capital letters.
Yep.
Which brings us to our guest,
Woohoo!
who has been waiting patiently for our tomfoolery and foolishness. We are like behind the 8 ball. We didn't even get here.
Nope.
We were late.
Mm-hmm.
We were not prepared.
Weren't we prepared?
Well, we had.
Well, we were normally prepared. We're as prepared as we always are when we walk in.
Really?
Yeah. And we just were later. That was my fault. I worked from home today, so I was further away.
So all the more reason to be extra prepared.
That's true. That's all right.
Well, anyway, he has a new record out, and he was here. Was it earlier this year or late last year?
2 years ago, right?
It was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it that long already?
Yeah, but then I also appeared at. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
You have to get close.
I don't know if you. I also appeared at. You did a. I think it was a holiday.
The Christmas party.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came down to the Christmas party.
Yeah. So I was on.
That we just spoke of.
Yes.
So now you know when this one is too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't have to send you a special invite.
You still can because I don't remember it. Like you, I don't remember anything. So
It was May 26. Back in 2023. No. May 26. 24.
yeah,
So a little more than a year.
Mhm.
Okay. And now you have a new album.
got another album out. Yes.
And it's called
Someday Finally Came.
Someday Finally
Someday.
Came. Please welcome Mr. John Ezzo to Rock On Radio.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And you brought along with you who?
My wife Tina Ezzo.
Tina Ezzo. Sure that's not an alias? That could be an alias. Because when I asked her if she wanted to come sit up here, she wanted no part of that.
She wanted no part of it. No.
Well, it could be an alien. So.
But somehow I got her to sing some background vocals on the new album.
Nice.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Are you... no?
I wasn't going to even turn around and look at what she was going to say.
Well, just so she knows, John, and I'm going to look past you and speak directly to her.
Sure.
This is other than pay no attention to what Madison is doing over there, but this is radio. So if you're going to nod your head, the interview is not going to go right. There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So you put the album together.
Yeah.
Which is your second?
Third.
Third.
It's my third
okay.
album. So the first two albums were a collection of older songs. Some of the recordings were even old. Some of the recordings were, for newer. But my friend Jeff, who helped me gather the recordings and get them in a releasable form, kept saying, once we were done with all those old songs, he was like, all right, it's time for an album of John Ezzo today. What are you thinking about today? I want what you're about now. Because these were all older songs that I had written years ago, some of them. So that's where the name came from. And I wrote the album in the last, for the most part, in the last 10 months. And I recorded everything at home, played all the instruments that you hear on the album. I played everything. I wanted to see if I could do it. I wanted to see if I could write, record, produce a complete album, without any help at all.
And you did it.
So and I did it. Yeah, I was able to put this all together, and you know, I'm really proud of it. It's a very personal album. There's lots of feelings that I've had throughout the last 10 years, all kind of put together in one place. Some happy, some sad, and like life, the album has ups and downs, and a lot of feeling in it.
Well, and the last time you were here, you had written for your last album, which was called.
Oh my goodness! Dreams are real.
Dreams are real.
Dreams are real. Wow.
Neither of us can.
Here's the thing. I've been talking about Someday Finally Came so much the last year, like working on it, putting it together, that the other albums almost don't exist. The first album is called My Past Is Here, and the second album is Dreams Are Real. And okay, you were saying.
Now I got to remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I think, and there was a song or two that was on the last album having to deal with the passing of your mother or father. Father.
Yeah. There's lots of songs on all my albums, including the new one. Still dealing with those feelings.
Okay, but since you were here last,
yeah,
and put that album out,
yeah,
didn't you have your son or somebody got married, or you?
Both my daughters have been married since the last time I was here.
Wow,
both of them. 2
in a year.
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
They couldn't space that out a little better
No.
for your bank account's sake, or what?
No, they didn't. They didn't. But you know what? At the end of the day, it all worked out.
Are they twins?
No, they're 3 years apart in age. But the younger one was like, "I'm ready. I'm getting married." So yeah, no, it all worked out though. But yeah, both my daughters were married in the last year.
Nice.
You know what that could mean? Could mean they might be having babies at the same time.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. But who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Nice.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for?
Because you have babies.
No, I have 4 daughters. I have 4 daughters,
Okay.
and one's getting married in August.
Yeah, they were
Congratulations.
All like 3 months apart.
They're all 2 years apart. But who knows? Yeah, there's a couple potentials, so we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, they both have kind of said they want, like, one daughter, like they want to get a house before they do that, and so I'm not in any rush. When it happens, it happens.
This is true.
You care to comment on that, Tina?
No, it's their life.
Right. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page here.
Yes. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Madison will agree with me, right?
We're still
See?
dealing with the fact that our youngest, who just got married in August, she lives in South Carolina now. So getting used to the fact that she's away.
That stinks.
That's probably the hardest.
What
thing.
took her down there?
Him? That's where he was from. So
Where at?
Greenville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where Winnows family went to.
Yep. There used to be a East Coast Hockey League team from there, Greenville Growl,
Yeah.
from South Carolina.
Right.
Okay.
What's the name of the town though that they live in?
They're in Greer.
Greer. It's near
Greer.
there. But Greer is the actual town that they live in.
Okay.
There's a huge Catholic community down there, right around Greenville.
Really?
There's like 2 or 3 really vibrant. I know all my Catholic friends moved down there.
Okay.
They were like,
That's where they all went?
that's where they all went. So I was like, okay.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're very happy. She wanted out of Jersey from the day she graduated high school. She's like, I'm ready.
Yeah. I don't blame her either.
She wanted out.
Place.
She wanted out of Jersey. But yet she went to college in Jersey because we were like, well, you're going to stay in state for college. Sorry to tell you. So, but once college was over, she couldn't get out of here fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Now, has any of that made its way into this new record?
There's a song on the new album called "I Love You More." You know how when people say "I love you" and they say "I love you more."
Right.
So I wrote a song called "I Love You More," and because I was thinking about the fact that when we're younger, we think about all the different things that are so important. I want this, I want that, I want this, and my music was something that I really, when I was a kid, it's what I thought I really wanted to do. But then life gets in the way, and you get married and you have kids, and so I had this interesting thought of the fact that, you know, all these things that I thought were important really weren't, and the reason why is because I love you more.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And
Oh, I like that.
So it's a good song, and I thoroughly enjoyed writing it and playing on it, but yeah, it's so there are a few different ones. There's songs about Tina on there that I've written,
Nice.
and songs for different friends, and you know, so it's a real happy at times and sad at times album, but it's full of emotion, all of it.
Nice.
There you go. Speaking of friends, we have our friend from Twisted Living on the phone right now. And he hung up on me.
Oh, well. Whoops.
I'm calling him back. You got the volume up on this? There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Hey, is it working?
Yeah.
There you go. You got me, Denny?
Yes, I got you. So sorry.
All right. Where'd he go?
I was going to say, we're not very good at this, are we, man?
God,
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
All right. Well, I'd say hello to producer Claire
Howdy.
and Madison, and I have my guest John Ezzo in studio and his lovely wife Tina.
Hello, everybody. I'm Denny.
Hey, Danny.
How you doing?
There you go. Let's see if I can get you volume up a little bit here. There we go. All right. Good. So you Twisted Living on the road again, man. On the
Yes,
road
it's-
again.
Yeah, we just got back from Tennessee. It was great.
Oh yeah, what you do down there?
We played a show for the university. A fraternity hired us to play their alumni weekend before a football game.
Oh, that's
cool.
right. That's the last time I spoke to you because you had the show in Atlantic City. You said you had that coming up. How'd it go?
Yeah. Oh, it was wonderful. We had it was a great bonding experience for the band, and it was lots of fun. You know, I've never been to Tennessee. I've actually never really been. Farthest I've been is like Mexico, but that's like
That's
I
a
don't
jump.
yeah. I've never really been much around the United States, so that's cool.
Did they? Did you make any side trips? You go hit Nashville or Memphis or Chattanooga?
Now we were only there for like 3 days, so we were there, stayed at a horrible motel, horrible, and then we played the gig, and then we drove to Virginia and got a very nice hotel, and then slept and went home.
Excellent. Well, that's why you're calling me, because you have another gig coming up on November 7th at the Anchor Rock Club.
Yes,
That's with Billy Walton also, right?
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay. So how did that come about?
I'm pretty sure that came about me and his bass player William. We set it up, and I don't remember if he asked me to do it or if William asked us to do it, but we played a gig together at Sound Waves at the Hard Rock. It's like a pretty big room there.
Right.
It was like for the like when they did that original music showcase at the Hard Rock. Me, Billy Walton, and a woman named Deborah Devi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we did that, and then we booked. I think we set up the Anchor Rock thing before that, or maybe after that. I don't know, but yeah, either way, it was good to do that, but it's gonna be a great show, you know, because it's more of a dual bill rather than like me opening up for him or the other way around. It's like a show for both of us. Like we'll play the same set and it'll be the same thing.
Okay. And the last I spoke to you, you were also in a recording studio, right? You were.
Yeah. I record in Long Branch with a guy named Jeff Levine.
Right. And it's funny because I saw Jeff at the Jazz and Blues Festival in Long Branch. Shortly after our conversation. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him about you guys. He was kind of busy, but I thought to myself, it's the irony, you know, of that sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like things come together like that in the universe. Is cool.
Yeah. So, how is that going? You guys any closer to having finished product yet, or?
Yeah, man. It's he's a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. So now that it's the off season, I can get in there quite a bit. And I was supposed to go in there Monday, but I'm coming down with something. I got a cold or something like that. So I had to cancel on him. I didn't want to go be, breathing all over his microphones or whatever if I'm sick.
Well, how about the rest of the band? What are they up to? Now you're
They're
only a trio, so
yeah. They're doing the same stuff. Will, the bass player, he goes to school at Stockton, and me and Bob are just kind of chilling. I've been writing a bunch of music and trying to get as many ideas out as I can before we finish recording. Because right now we have like 3 songs recorded and probably almost like 15 or 20 to pick from. On top of that, we'll get 12 of the best songs that I can write, and then record them. He'll get them out there to the people.
now are you playing any of those live or at the Anchor Rock?
Yeah, at the Anchor Rock Club, we'll play probably, I'd say maybe 11 or 12 of them, depending on how long the set is. I'm not sure how long the set's going to be. But yeah, we're going to try to do all original music, maybe throw like a cover in there, but like a cover that we do uniquely, so it's doesn't sound like the song, but it's recognizable enough through the lyrics.
All right. What is your website where people can check you out, Danny?
We have a website, it's twistedlivingband.com, and we also have a website that also is for like a electronic press kit. It's called twistedlivingbandepk.com, and that one has like a bunch of videos of us playing covers, a bunch of videos of us doing our original stuff, a bunch of testimonials, and all the articles that we have been in and interviews and stuff like that.
Excellent. Now, what do you
More
have?
for venues.
Well, now that festival season's done, and what do you have? A return into the Lizzie Rose anytime soon? What do you have for gigs besides the 7th at the Anchor Rock?
This Friday we're playing the Boiler Room in Cape May, and then Saturday we play at the Hard Rock Cafe. Actually, November 1st we're playing the Wave at the Golden Nugget, and that we're opening up for like a Ozzy tribute band or something like that.
Okay.
And that should be pretty cool. It should be a good amount of people there, so it's a good opportunity. And the 31st we're playing Josie Kelly's in Summers Point. They're having like a big Halloween party, so that's cool.
Oh,
too.
that's cool. That'd be good.
Fantastic. So you're getting shows that are in front of a lot of larger audiences.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's and it's a pirate themed, so I don't have to do much with the dreadlocks and stuff like that. So.
Arr, just
Put an eye patch.
put a bandana on. Yeah, you'll be in good
Yeah,
shape.
I'll put a bandana in my belt loop.
That's
Producer Claire. Matter of fact, we were having this big discussion in studio right before you called about how I should get dreadlocks.
yeah. Don't believe him.
It's so.
That'd be
it's
a
so
real
easy to
interesting
do it.
trick.
You just gotta wake up in the morning and you go for it.
That's it.
He would put the dread in dreadlocks.
You know what I'm afraid of? Oh, look at you. You know what I'm afraid of, Denny? I'm afraid that the rest of my hair would fall out before I could get it long enough for dreads.
Yours would be
I
wisps.
try not to think about that.
Wisp blocks.
Excellent. So once again, you are at the Anchor Rock on November 7th with the Billy Walton Band. What time's that show start?
I believe the doors are at 7, and then the show starts at 8, or maybe the doors are at 6. I'm all over the place, man. I'm
Just
bad.
go to the website, right?
Yeah, it'll be on their website. Yeah.
Well, I understand you might be a bit shook up after my thinking about me with dreadlocks. But
That's got,
yeah. You threw me for a loop.
yeah, it's got me shook, that's for sure.
I think I told you this. I used to deliver 3 braiding salons on my UPS route. And those Jamaican women always wanted to give me dreads or a weave or extensions or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a payback. Come here, I'll give you dreads.
All right. One more time. Websites again, Denny?
Yeah, twistedlivingband.com.
And your
And we
socials?
yeah, and then that's just Twisted Living Band for Facebook and Instagram. And then we have twistedlivingbandepk.com, which has a bunch of good videos and all that
Nice.
good stuff.
Nice.
Excellent. All right. Well, we got, what did Claire pulled something
I picked up one off of that last website with, it's just called Why
Song is called Why?
from Lizzie Rose.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the live
Okay.
one.
One of your originals?
Yeah, that's a song I wrote. I wrote that about my cousin. It's like about like a drug addict talking to drugs.
Oh, that's right.
I
remember that.
remember
I
when you
remember
played that
yeah.
at the Lizzie Rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a real good one.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
Danny. Well, good luck on November 7th and with those other gigs that you had coming up and talked about November 7th at the Anchor Rock in Atlantic City. And rock on, my friend.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you guys soon, hopefully.
All right.
You got
sounds
it,
great.
Danny. Take
Yeah.
care, man.
All right, thank you. See you.
Right, but loving you is miserable, and I've got to let you go. And I hope you can forgive me, and I need you to tell me I'm okay, and I need you to come along with me, and I need you out of this place. But my life is a journey. I don't live it by the books. They say that I have to. I just need a little conversation, and I need a little anticipation. I don't follow no rules or regulations. When my eyes are shut and I'm crying and I'm floating through your mind. And I wished I was dying, and you're here to tell me everything's alright, and you're here to help me put up a fight, and I love you with every bit of mine. But why can't you leave me? And why do you need me? But I can't believe you when it said that she wants me forever. Won't believe that things will get better. Giving up, I hope someone else will treat you right.
All tangled up here.
You
Yeah,
all right
my-
over there?
We got, I'm all tangled up. There we go.
That's you all over.
I'm still all tangled up. I went the wrong way. All right.
Just unplug it.
Denny Schiffler of Twisted Living here.
They were good.
Rock on Radio.
Lizzie Rose, they were excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They were
He
really
is
good.
he is just a phenomenal
Oh,
guitar player.
yeah.
I've never seen anybody that age play with that kind of soul.
That's the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
sat down?
Yeah.
He just did blues guitar.
And he's the one you were just talking to is the guitar
Yep.
player?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the guitar
With the
player.
dreads.
Twisted
Okay.
Living, yes.
Oh, he has
With
dreads.
my
Yeah,
dreads.
that's
yeah.
fine.
Okay, with
Yeah.
your dreads.
Yeah.
He has dreads, yes.
Yeah, he's wearing Danny's dreads. Yeah, there we go.
In a little bit,
He wears them a whole lot better than you would, I think.
in a little bit, we have somebody else calling us, Eric and Lindsay from the American Project or American Love Affair will be calling us. while we're here with John Ezzo, whose new album is called
Someday Finally Came.
You know, when you first said that title, or I first saw it online, I thought I misread it. Because I had the Creedence Clearwater tune running through my head. You know,
All right.
yeah. It never comes.
Yeah, no, we always say, someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do that. And because my friend Jeff had kind of challenged me, a few years back going, I want to know what you're thinking now, and I said someday, and so someday finally came. Here it is.
Yeah. How many tracks is it?
It's got 11 tracks on it.
Okay.
One of the tracks, though, the last track on it is a reimagined version of a song from the second album. I kind of am doing this now. On the first album, I had 12 songs, and then when I put the second album out, I took a song from that and put a different version of it on there. So I was like, well, that'll be a cool thing to do. So on this album, I took a song from the second album and did a different version of it on here. So I thought, plus I played it live. The song on the album is called Young and Crazy. It's a song I wrote. When I tell people I wrote it when I was 18, they're surprised because I wrote this song thinking about what I would be like as an old man. I was 18 and I was like, okay, so I was giving myself advice as an 18-year-old, as an old man, if you can understand where I'm coming with it, is that so I'm writing it, kind of giving myself the advice from an older version of myself. And the album, the version on the second album, on Dreams Are Real, is a faster, kind of like a rock version of it. And one night I was just like Bruce does all the time. He'll take his fast songs and he'll break them down and let you hear the beautiful song underneath that you didn't know was there. So I played it live one night, just acoustically, slowed it down, and everybody went crazy that was there. They were like, "That, you gotta record it that way." So it's on this album. It's called Young and Crazy Reimagined.
You got it pulled? You have it pulled up?
I got it ready.
We'll do that, unless you wanted to do it live.
No, go for it.
Okay. I was just speaking to a gentleman several weeks ago by the name of Josh Radin. And he released an album back in February. And then he re-released the same album in August, except it's just him on piano and guitar.
Okay.
Same exact songs.
Yeah.
Just done that way.
Yeah. Rick Springfield did that a couple years ago with one of his albums. He put a brand new album out that was great, and then he put a stripped-down version of the same album. So it's a cool thing to do.
I always like Springsteen's version of No Surrender.
Yes.
Acoustically.
Yeah.
Versus, I like the electric version.
Well, his version, he does Thunder Road with the band.
Right.
But he also has a version, or he's just sitting at a piano playing Thunder Road.
Right.
And I think it's 10 times better than the band version, personally.
I saw him do that at the arena in Trenton.
Oh, did you?
Yep. He did 3 nights solo. Him and a guitar, him and a piano.
We saw him in Atlantic City do that years ago.
Yep. Very good stuff. You're just tuning in. Welcome to Rock On Radio. My guest is John Ezzo, and we have a tune off his brand new album, which is called Someday Finally Came. And what's the name of the song?
Young and Crazy.
Young and Crazy. The stripped down version?
Yeah.
Reimagined.
Reimagined. Yes, reimagined.
Reimagined.
Classic.
Watch my life as it dances by, chances I didn't take. Too many times I held back, 'cause the rules I could not break. Memories of hanging out with all my friends, and wondering if I'd ever feel that way again. Take our chances while we're young. Sing our songs that are unsung.
crazy. Sometimes I lie awake at night, wondering if it's real. If I were gone tomorrow, all the emotions I didn't feel. So what I realize at this point is we're all given a choice to make it on our own and speak with our own voice. Take our chances while we're young. Sing our songs that are unsung while we're still young and crazy. While we're still young. Oh, hold on to it. Oh, watch it drift away. All the youth of it. So many things I didn't say. While we're still young and crazy. While we're still young. You say the mind is an empty book you fill with memories of days gone by and old friends it used to be. It slips away and moves so fast. Hold it while you can. For the boy you are today is tomorrow's man. We'll take our chances while we're young. Sing our songs that are unsung while we're still young and crazy. While we're still young and crazy. While we're still young. While we're still young. While we're still young and crazy. And crazy. While we're still young and crazy.
There we go. John Ezzo
Nice.
off his brand new album, Someday Finally Came. Is that like equivalent to when your ship comes in?
Similar, yeah. Now, I don't want anybody to think that the whole album is like that. That's the last song. It's kind of soft and kind of just a sentimental.
nice,
thank you. It's a sentimental song, but the rest of the album is much different. There's rock parts. There's mid-level
Well, we'll have
pop.
to. We'll hear a few of them. That'll
Cool.
be good.
Cool.
Yeah, we're going to hear quite a few of them. We're waiting for Eric and Lindsay called right when that song started. So rather than put them on hold, I told them to call me back at another time, 16 years from now. No,
Oh my goodness.
but they are Deco Entertainment artists from Project American Love Affair. And since we are in the 2-track studios of Deco Entertainment, we wait for them to call. That's if they didn't drink too much whiskey on the front porch.
I thought she was having sweet tea.
She's having sweet tea. So, judging from their accents, we know they're from Newark. So how long did it take you to put this album together? It doesn't seem like very long.
Not long at all. That's the beauty of having a studio at home.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
anytime I wanted to work, I just went and did it. You know, the gentleman you were talking to previously, and he was talking about, you know, he's got to go to the studio and whatever, get tied up to schedules. I just went in my studio and just worked whenever I wanted to work. I'd say I started recording in maybe it was like February. I started February, and it finished it about a month ago.
Okay. Well, here's Eric and Lindsay. There we go. There's Eric and Lindsay giving us a call back here
Yes.
on Rock On Radio.
Hello.
Hey
There
guys.
you go. So now that we found our common ground, how far have you gotten along in engaging in these things that we were talking about earlier?
Well, no sweet tea.
Yeah, that's right. Not yet.
He's thinking about whiskey, but
There you go.
Yes,
Well, we have Eric and Lindsay. Say hi to my producer, Claire,
Hey guys.
Deco's social media maven, Madison. And we have
Yeah.
Tina,
Shut
and
up.
we have my guest, John Ezzo, who just put out a new album called Someday. Has
Wow, you guys are
Finally
partying
come.
without us.
Someday finally came.
Someday finally came. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
well, hi guys.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good. How are you?
Good.
So where are you guys located?
We split our time between Nashville, Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida.
Ooh,
Yeah, so we are
Pensacola.
currently in Pensacola right now.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now, the name of your project is what?
American Love Affair.
All right, that's exactly it. I'm staring right at it, but I wanted to
Yes.
hear it from your voice. Now, you two are connected, obviously, in some way, which is how.
Yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
we-
of whiskey, we met near the George Dickel Distillery in Normandy, Tennessee, 8 years ago.
Yeah, so we've been married for 7 years in November, and since we got married, we didn't want to do our music careers apart anymore. So we're like, let's just join forces. And the first time we got on stage together, it was magic. Like we had chemistry, not just with each other, but musically, and being able to write a song like within minutes. It was just crazy, the chemistry that we had. So, and that's why we kind of wanted to rebrand to American Love Affair, because we feel like with the way we feel about each other and
The music.
the music
culture.
and the culture of vintage, it just really suited, our new project.
Okay. Now, what are your? It's just the two of you, correct?
Well, it's the two of us doing all the writing, recording, and producing, and then we hire out bands depending on where we are in the region.
Oh.
If we're on the West Coast, we have a band that backs us there. When we're in Branson, Missouri, which we're about to go do a whole season of that next year, we have a backing band there. And then, of course, Nashville, a whole different band, and Muscle Shoals, a different band.
Yeah. And the good news with us is, I play bass when we're doing live shows, and he plays guitar. So we usually only have to hire out a drummer or a
B3
keyboard
organ or
player.
something, yeah.
Excellent. See that?
Lean
Now,
in me.
That's it. Good way to go.
Nice.
That's right.
Do you go out as a trio, quartet, mostly, or?
Mostly trio. And depending on the budget and what they're looking for, as far as bigger bands, we can add horns and keys and so forth. But most of the time, Lindsay, wouldn't you say like 80% of the time we're three-piece trio slinging it like Grand Funk Railroad or Stray Cats or something,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's matter of fact, that's what Bruce here at Deco Entertainment said to me before he walked out of the room tonight.
Uh-huh.
He goes, they're kind of Brian Setzer-ish, Stray Cats type of thing. And I was like, oh, cool.
Sweet. We'll take it.
I love it.
Now, were you both into that kind of music before you met? Or was this something where one of you had to come around? Like Eric, you weren't like some, flamenco guitarist or something, and now you're playing Brian Setzer. Were you?
Right. So, man, I grew up in a town called Ooltewah, Tennessee, and it's just outside of Chattanooga. and all we had to do in that one light town was work on hot rod cars and play guitar. So I would rush home and get the wrenches out and start busting knuckles with my dad on my 55 Chevy, and then the rest of the time I'd go in the house and sling the guitar on and try to learn every Stevie Ray, Johnny Cash, Sun Records artist that I could, and it just got in my blood. And so really my background is more really rockabilly, honky tonk from the 40s to the 60s. That's my sweet spot.
Yeah, and then for me, I grew up listening to everything from Nancy Sinatra to Dolly Parton to Shania Twain. So like 90s country was a really big impact in my life. But I really honed into like that 60s and 70s vibe right before I met Eric. Like I was really loving Nancy Sinatra. So when we joined forces, it's like, I guess if 1950s and 1960s and 70s had a baby, it would be us.
A trio.
Yeah, it's just we have a combination of all of
Triplets.
those eras.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So, did your parents listen to that type of music, that you were exposed to that, or is that something you found on your own?
Lindsay, what did your parents listen to?
They listened. Well, I grew up in a Pentecostal church. So like I was on stage, every Sunday playing music with my mom and my dad and my family. So a lot of old time gospel music and a lot of country music. So that was kind of what influenced me to do country music at first. And then I guess I don't know what your dad, I guess he was Southern gospel.
Oh, well, yeah, we had Sunday afternoon jam sessions after church, and my dad, the family band would just rock out all night long, and would be doing everything from Carter family stuff all the way up to ragtime jamming and blues to my aunt was an awesome ragtime piano player. It was really wild, the mix of things that they pulled out. But I just sit in the corner with my cheap old Univox amp and my Lotus guitar that was like $100 from the pawn shop my dad got me, and he'd just give me stacks and stacks of vinyl records and say, "Here's your school. Just go and spin this stuff and learn as much of it as you can." And I got to where I could spin a record one time and listen to it and play it back.
Now that's good parenting right there, man.
I'm telling you.
Excellent job by both your parents. Matter of fact, you should call them up, conference them in. We'll get them all on the phone.
Oh yes, they're definitely our biggest supporters, and
They are
and
biggest
the
influences
soul
too.
of who we are and what we do.
But I think now our sound has really, I guess, evolved in the 7 years that we've been together, for sure. So it's really, we've kind of honed into that and turned it into something I feel like is really unique, but also, has a cool vintage sound too.
Okay. Well, now, Charlie, this all kind of came together late today for me. So Charlie sent me here at Deco, sent me an email with a track. Now, is that part of a larger album, or what did he send us, Claire? Because I haven't had a chance to open it.
I have.
Yeah, which one is it?
It doesn't really have a name. It just says American Love Affair Master ALA.
Okay, so it is the song American Love Affair.
okay,
So
there you
that
go.
would be our debut single to our album. So our album isn't released yet, but we just released American Love Affair.
Okay, when's the album come out?
It's going to be out the first quarter of 26.
Oh, gosh. So you're going to drop singles up until that point?
This one, and then we're going to drop one more single first quarter, and then the album will hit directly after that.
Ah, okay. Excellent. Now, my guest, John Ezzo, he just put out an album. When did you release yours, John?
September 27th.
September 27th. Ooh. It's a very important date for me. I didn't realize that. September 27th, John just put out his album.
Yeah.
Killer.
Ooh, we'll have to check it out.
Is this Deco as well, guys?
No, John's not signed to Deco. Yet.
Okay.
Yet is the
Yet.
word. I want to say the word yet.
Although
Yes.
I did hear Bruce say to him, "We'll talk," so I'm not sure what that means.
I love it, and I love it with the New Jersey accent too. We'll talk. How you doing, baby?
I don't have a New Jersey accent.
You talk about John or me?
all,
Wow.
all of you.
All of us. Well, when you called earlier, we were talking, and we heard your southern vocal styling.
He said you were from Newark.
I figured you were from Newark, New Jersey, with those vocals.
Oh man, I bet.
You know, I went to New York City before and I was in an elevator and the people, they're like, "You're from Nashville, Tennessee, aren't you?" And I'm like, how is it that distinctive?
You know what's funny? I have a friend, and she threw her guitar in the back of the car when she was in her very early 20s and decided, you know what? I'm going to go to Nashville. If I can't make it there, then I'm going to just come home and give up music. She went down there, I think she began waitressing somewhere in Nashville. She met a gentleman there who was from West Virginia.
Mhm.
They began playing music together, wound up getting married. Now they have 2 little boys, and they tour all over the country. And
Oh,
the
wow.
name of them down the Carvin Walls is the name of their duo, and they play all over the place in Nashville.
Carving walls. We'll have to
Carving
look them up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're really great.
And they got a really, really, really great sound. So, what are your websites? How do we find you guys?
You can go to heatherlysworld.com, or you can find us on TikTok. We're slowly changing our name on there because we just rebranded. But if you guys can pull up the Heatherlys on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, you can keep up with us there.
Nice.
Excellent,
Yay.
excellent. So, John, now that they think we have these Sopranos accents,
That's right.
I don't hear that in my voice. I'm sorry to say. I get told all the time how well I speak and the sound of my voice. So I don't know about accents sounding like the Sopranos, but I can put it
Hey.
on if you'd like me to.
do you know what?
Hey,
Go ahead.
we could listen to that all night. I've watched freaking Goodfellas 1,000 times. Man.
I can attest to that.
Well,
Yeah, all you got to do is say something like, "We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way."
That's right.
What do
There
you
you go.
prefer? What do you prefer?
am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
You know what
Joe Pesci actually speaks that way. That's not a put on.
Yeah, no, it's totally his voice.
Because Mario Di Bartolo used to own a music store in Red Bank, and Joe Pesci plays guitar.
Yeah.
He used to bring his guitar to my buddy's store to have it fixed.
Okay.
How cool.
Yeah.
And
He actually had a vocal album
yeah,
before he made it big.
It's not
It's
very
hysterical.
good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not very good.
it's not very good. You might want to look it up.
It's so
So,
funny though.
Well,
so
I think
basically,
I
he
have
gets
to.
paid to not act.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
sing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He gets
it's him.
paid to read a script or
So he doesn't
memorize the
sing.
script. Yeah.
Just don't
Right.
sing. Don't
Yeah,
sing.
just don't
But
sing.
and he actually, my buddy said he actually talks like that. He comes in the store. He's like, I want to get my guitar fixed.
So he's not acting.
that's
That's what you're
funny.
saying. He's
He owned a store in Red Bank, New Jersey, and that's where he would.
really.
That's where he would go. So once, so what are you guys doing? You have any gigs coming up? What's the deal?
Yeah, so I mean, we just got off the road. We just played the Lincoln Theater and right outside Seattle. We just played all over the coast, the Gulf Coast this summer, and then we're finally coming down off the ride, and we're getting ready to start rehearsals for our residency in Branson, Missouri, which starts in January.
Yeah,
Ooh,
2026.
nice. Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's so fun. I was just talking about Branson yesterday because there's a golf course there I want to play. The one where you drive through the caves and along the waterfalls.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the guy from Bass Pro, he owns that.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
Really?
Tiger
Yeah.
Woods just opened his golf course there.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure I can't afford that one. I might not be
Yeah,
able to
tell me
afford
about
the
it.
other one.
Tell me about it.
It is pricey. We've been there.
But you guys would love it, man. There's lakes, rivers, mountains, hiking, biking. It's a very family oriented situation there. It's almost
Nice.
like Gatlinburg in Tennessee, but not as quite as commercialized. Um, really, those people there are uh, very rootsy. They really respect roots music. They love live entertainment.
Nice.
It's like the new music city capital of the U.S. I mean,
That's what they
it's
say.
Really?
they buy tickets. They pay premium prices for a ticket. They want your autograph. They buy merch.
Where are you
They're
doing
loyal.
a residency at,
Branson.
Eric?
At Americana Theater
Ooh.
there
Oh,
on the
okay.
strip.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we used to perform at for Raiding the Country Vault, and that was at the Starlight Theater and the Americana Theater in 2018 and 2019. So we're really familiar with the area, and it's just beautiful out there.
That's where we got engaged.
It is.
Whoa.
Lots of good memories there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Every now and then, Claire and I get engaged in Mortal Kombat.
No, don't.
And then
don't believe him.
unengaged.
Yeah, way unengaged. Disengaged.
We engage
There
in
you
Mortal
go.
Kombat. Yeah. What do you mean?
That's the word.
I would have no other producer than her. See.
That's right. He has to be
Oh.
nice.
So-
to me.
That is hilarious.
Tell us about this single, and then I'm going to let you go so I can get back to John. But we're going to play the single.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
So it's recorded in a 1927 Spanish Mediterranean historic house that's just magical. It's full of reverb and ghost and all kinds of cool stuff. And then the video, we
shot that at Azalea Cocktail Lounge in Pensacola. We pretty much produced, edited, and filmed the video ourselves. We used all vintage amps, vintage guitars. We recorded it at our house. I mean, it's a very magical.
Aw.
I think it's a magical track, and we're so proud of it.
yeah.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Once again, website. How do we find you guys, Lindsay?
Oh, heatherlysworld.com.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. All right. Well, we're going to play this tune, which is the title cut, right? You said American Love Affair?
American Love Affair.
All right. Well, good luck,
And
guys.
it's
Oh, go
and
ahead.
that's the sound of my 58 Gretsch Country Club guitar on there.
Ooh, very nice.
You know
Very
what?
nice.
I don't.
It's a great guitar.
Thank you very much.
It's a great guitar.
Beyond Les Paul and Stratocaster, I'm not. I
No,
really
no,
don't. You know.
no.
Although I do have a buddy who has a really nice old Guild
Oh, that's good.
jazz,
Oh, I love
jazz
Guild.
guitar.
Mm.
So, no, I'm just kidding because I'm a musician too, fellas. I know.
Well, hey,
I
since,
know you
since you
do.
love
That's why
Strat,
I'm looking at you.
I was
the solo on the song is an 87 Bahama Green Strat.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I switched up sounds for the solo because I needed to do some really sweeping dive bombs and stuff with my whammy bar. So I had to get a little bit more modern on it.
all right,
Awesome.
Excellent.
Can't wait.
excellent. You got it.
Yeah.
That's the whammy bar. See, Kenny Siegel, a friend of ours, invented the snarling dog foot pedal.
Oh, really?
Cool.
Kenny Siegel, the one that looked like a foot, the
Yeah,
wah
yeah.
pedal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Snarling dog.
yeah. They don't make them anymore, so they're like
Well, they're
collector's
probably-
items.
Oh,
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to call Rock on Radio. Congratulations on hooking up with Deco Entertainment. Any words on them before I let you go?
We're just we're grateful to be hooked up with such a great team, and you're sitting with some of them there, and they know what they're doing, and
Oh, they're
just
awesome.
great people to work with, and it's great to be associated with a label who signs so many legendary artists and appreciate music the old school way, you know.
Yes, and
And
you're
that's-
right. Because as we
That's so
sit here,
important.
you look around the room and all their artists are up on the wall, kind of like when you walk into a record company and they got gold records and stuff on the wall or recording
Right.
studios. And sometimes I sit around and I look and I'm like, why'd they let me in here?
Hey,
Because
How did this happen?
you're a legend too. Just stop.
well, we sure appreciate the interest, man, and
Yeah, thank you so much.
yeah, we sure do, and thank you for keeping good roots music alive. We recorded this too in one take, so
Oh, even
way-
better.
the
Yeah,
way we recorded, we couldn't overdub or anything. So
It was
Right.
very old school the way we recorded. So a few little bickers here and there and
Yeah.
tears and trying to get it perfect because you can't go back. You can't overdub. You can't auto tune. So we really did it the old school, authentic way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tears. Sounds like me getting out of bed in the morning. I'm telling you. All right, guys.
That's
Well,
you.
thank you so much. And
Thanks, Danny.
here's American Love Affair by
American Love.
American Love Affair.
American Love Affair.
Rock
Yeah.
on, guys.
See you
Bye,
soon.
guys.
Have a good night.
You
Take
too.
care.
Bye bye.
This ain't no kiddie ride. This ain't Walt Disney's time. Yeah, it's for me. Now here's the deal. We're done with fairy tales, one night stands in the hills, cockamamie storylines, popping pills to kill the lies. It's an American love affair. That makes people stop and stare. The paparazzi is everywhere, trying to catch our magic that's in the air. When we're together, it's do or die. It's an American love affair. Our love is genuine, aging like cherry wine. Yeah, it's for real. Now here's the deal. You see our chemistry, the rest is history. This ain't just a rendezvous, it's a tango made for two. Made for two. It's an American love affair, the kind that makes people stop and stare. The paparazzi is everywhere, trying to catch our magic that's in the air. When we're together, it's do or die. It's an American love affair. It's an American love affair, the kind that makes people stop and stare. The paparazzi is everywhere, trying to catch our magic that's in the air. When we're together, it's do or die. It's an American love affair.
There we go. American Love Affair with the song of the same name off the album of the same name, American Love Affair,
Nice.
here on Rock On Radio. One of the things I did recently was I was on a podcast. And I'm not sure, I don't remember how I found this gentleman, or I think I found him, maybe, because they were looking for people who had paranormal experiences.
Okay.
So I went on this podcast, and the name of the podcast is Listener Stories, and it's called this. It's on Strange Darkness Radio, and which is the name of the podcast, Strange Darkness Radio, and Listener Stories. And this guy and these two women, they interview people who've had paranormal experiences. And my latest episode is up on Spotify, and there's a whole bunch of other things here that I cannot read off. But if you go, it's episode 69 of Listener Stories. You want to hear about my paranormal
You had
experiences? I spoke for 2 hours and didn't touch on everything.
Wow.
So
you said episode 69
yes,
on Spotify.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to check this out.
Of Strange Darkness Radio Listener Stories. You can check that out.
Oh, you were on that, huh? Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, right up your alley.
Yeah, well, I did give you credit though.
Oh,
on that
no.
podcast.
Oh, I know.
I said since you got me going back to church, the amount of paranormal activity has lessened.
That's true.
A lot.
Yeah. See, it helps.
So there you go. All right, John Ezzo with us here on Rock On Radio. A new album out called
Someday Finally Came.
There you go. I got it wrong last time. Imagine that. I'm still worried about the dreadlocks.
The dreaded dreadlocks.
All right. So let's you got 11 tracks, you said, or 13?
On this one, there's 11.
11.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you decide the track order? Especially since the way you were saying before.
Yeah. I see the whole album happened very organically. So what I'd been doing since the second album came out, since Dreams Are Real came out, and I was kind of quasi promoting that, playing that or whatever. Anytime I came up with an idea, I would just grab my phone. Okay, that's a cool riff, and put it away. So then, beginning of this year, I went to my phone. I said, okay, let's just start. Here's the first riff that you came up with. Write something. And I just kind of started, banging out these songs. Now, as far as putting them together in an order, it was difficult for me because I wanted the album to flow, and I wanted to make sure that people didn't get bored listening to it. So what I tried to do is every other song is more upbeat. And so it's like it starts with like an upbeat song, and then it goes down to a softer song, and then it comes back with another upbeat song, and I just kind of and then it was really interesting because as I started placing these songs, it almost is a concept album. If you listen to the album,
really,
and if you I can share one of these books with you if you want, or send you. But
what do you have there?
It's basically all the lyrics.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
so when we had the album release party, my wife put this together.
Nice.
And we thought it would be a good way when you have the album release party. The whole point is you want people to listen to the album. You want them to hear. And it's very hard to listen to a brand new album without lyrics because you don't know what you're listening to. You don't know what to, So we put together these booklets. And, in very large writing for us old people, okay, with all the song lyrics.
Is that written in a Jersey accent?
No, no. But it's got all the lyrics in it. And as I sit and I look at you can look at it if you want. But
I have questions.
Sure. As I started listening to the songs, and I'm like, you know what? It starts off, the first song on the album is called Being Mad. And I kicked it off with that because when you hear the title Being Mad, the first thing you think of is probably an angry song. It's probably not a happy song. No, it's actually a song of joy, of saying, I finally given up on being mad. I finally let go of being mad. It serves no purpose. Why let that anger, as Don Henley said in
eat you up inside.
As Don Henley said in Heart of the Matter, eat you up inside. You keep carrying that anger, it's going to eat you up inside. So I made that the first song because I wanted people to hear it and think one thing as soon as they heard the title. And then when you listen to the lyrics and it's saying, I've let go of being mad. There's no point in it. At the same time, the name of the album, Someday Finally Came, is said in that song. I used it as a lyric in there. But then it flows through from being mad, it goes to a song called Seems Like Yesterday. And Seems Like Yesterday is kind of an ode to the town I grew up in. in South Brunswick, and I named Reichler Park, as you had mentioned Reichler Park before.
Reichler Park, yeah.
The Kendall Park roller rink I mentioned in there.
Gosh.
You know, all the
Yeah.
different places that I grew up in South Brunswick, and my friends were just blown away with the song. And then it goes into a darker turn a little bit, where there's a very sad song after that called Time, that it talks about death, and it's dealing with a friend who passed away. I started it when a friend passed away, and I just never finished it. And then my sister passed away last year, and it moved me to finish it. And so the album just flows through all of these emotions, and it ends with I Love You More. As the last song is actually the Young and Crazy song, but that's like a reimagined song. The last new track on there is I Love You More. It's a happy ending. So the it's almost like a concept album. It really is. A very long answer to a very short question.
No, I'm looking at this picture.
Yes.
These pictures that Tina put together.
Yes.
And it starts off in the upper left with a very young John Ezzo.
A very young John,
Okay.
yes.
Is that a 335 you're playing? What is that? An ES?
That is a Hondo.
Oh, my God. Joey Kilday owned a Hondo during our heyday. That's what he played.
That is a Hondo. Now, if you look closely,
Like, you can't really see. All you see is the body. You can't
it's
really
like it's
see
a
the
Les
neck.
Paul body. You know, it's got the you can't.
I can't enlarge that.
Sorry,
What is that?
sorry. But it's a Les Paul
Yeah,
body shape.
that's what Joey Kilday's was,
Yeah.
except he had a blonde one.
But if you look closely, okay, so
Okay.
the first picture in each row is me with that guitar. Okay, if you look at the bottom row, the first picture is
The
me
middle
with that
row.
guitar.
And yeah.
Now,
Well, that's my next question. Is that in Morristown, that second picture?
yes, it is.
Is that up? I played there.
That
Is that a school?
yes?
What is it? I did a gig
That's
there.
the Del
one
Barton
time.
School.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I played in that exact
with,
same spot.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
with
thinking-
the Abbey. Is it Del Barton? Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
yes.
run by the Benedictine.
and that's the one where
Yeah.
you look over and the mountains are.
Yeah.
Oh God, what
Yeah.
a gig!
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Yes.
I
My
have
nephew
to-
went there. That
I
was
have
good.
to thank my friend Nick Clemens because Nick was playing their homecoming, and he.
Nick, as in Clarence's son.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you knew Nick.
Oh yeah. Nick and I are buddies. Nick and I, we do shows together now. And,
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And he called me up and he said, "I'm doing this show at the Del Bartons. This is probably 2 years now, maybe a year or two ago." And he goes, "I'm doing this show at the Del Barton School. Would you open for me?" I'm like, "Duh, yeah."
Nick
And
Clemens band, yeah.
yeah, and I came out and I played about a half hour, 40 minutes or so,
Okay.
you know. And he said, throw a couple of your originals in and play some covers. I was like, okay, And yeah, my wife took that picture.
Nice.
And actually, she took all the pictures that you see there, with the exception of the ones when I was really young. And then there's one picture in the top row that Penny, Penny Charles?
No.
Yes, you do.
She
Where's Penny, the red hair? She's down in with
she takes
Paul Marzano.
she takes
Does all the
yes.
pictures and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, with Paul.
Dave
okay.
Sweet is the drummer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave's
Okay.
She
Dave
takes
Sweet.
all the pictures.
Mhm.
Well, she took a bunch of pictures of me at a headliner show one night
Okay.
and one day, and I used
All right. Yes.
I
yes.
used one of them, and she took that one of me. It's the third picture
That
on
one.
the top. Yeah, she took that one of me. But
And
she took
Cafe Artiste, I see.
improv in
Or
Princeton.
Cafe Improv.
Yes.
Not Cafe Artiste. That's where
Yeah.
we went.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cafe Improv.
I'm
I
playing
played
there-
there as well.
I'm playing there on the 22nd of November.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm doing that again, and it's a cool place.
What's the meaning of the car?
What's the meaning of the car? So the
that old Chevy Nova? What is that?
That is a 1964 Chevy Nova,
Yeah.
all restored. So the whole idea, originally, the top picture on the left, the oldest picture of me, okay, that one, yeah. The original idea was we were going to recreate that photo. My friend Sean Klein, he's got his own, he does art design, and he did my last album cover, and he was going to help me with this one. He did help me with this one. And the idea was, let's recreate that photo, because that's on the porch of the house that I grew up in.
Okay.
And I even went to the house and said, "Hey, can I come here and recreate this photo?" And they were like, it was the daughter who answered the door, and she's like, "You have to come back and talk to my parents." So I was like, so anyway, long story as short as possible, it didn't work out trying to recreate the photo. So Sean just started coming up with all these ideas, and he was like, we're talking about this as like someday finally came. It's a journey that you've been in, and we were going to get this classic car. He's like, it's kind of symbolic. You're the classic car, okay? He was going to have two cars. He was going to have a Ferrari, and he was going to have this Nova, kind of showing, okay, old, new kind of thing, but that didn't work out. So anyway, the whole point of that was to have this cool classic car to kind of symbolize me, as a classic car, so to speak, and kind of saying, hey, it's all restored, it's brand new, and because it is
ready to go,
and it doesn't matter how old it is, because someday finally came. So that's so that was kind of the whole idea of having the car. And then Sean came up with all the ideas of the instruments and because I played everything on it, he wanted to get that idea across, that like he played the drums, he played the piano, he played everything on it, so he wanted to get that point across. And he it's really kind of cool. I think it's a good album cover. I like it a lot.
Well, why don't we do some more music before
Sure.
time gets away from us?
Sure.
Sure. What do you want us to do?
Could you play, since I talked about Being Mad, could we play Being Mad?
Mm-hmm. Got it all ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, she wanted them there. She's a clairvoyant. She knew that.
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is. So there you go. John Ezzo and a song called
Being Mad.
Some people think that life's a game, full of treasures, fortune and fame. You wait around, it's such a shame. It took so long, but someday finally came. And now I can share these dreams I had, that it left me feeling sad. Go of being mad. They say the dreams are fantasies, a waste of time. I disagree. You have your friends and family. They give you strength and the power to believe, and I feel compassion start to rise every time I close my eyes. But the fear of letting go of the pain that hurts so bad, I've let go of being mad. Feeling I don't know why it took so long. I guess that times are part of the healing. What doesn't kill you And the fear of letting go, and the pain that hurts so bad. I've let go of being mad. But the fear of letting go, of the pain that hurts so bad. I've let go of being mad. 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 I've let go of being
There we go. John Ezzo off the album Someday Finally Came,
Nice.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Yes.
which
Very
was
nice.
released September 27th.
Yes.
And on your own independent label.
Yeah. I'm hoping that can
So
change.
now you're a record company exec, too.
I guess. I'm hoping that can change. I think that would be cool if that could change.
Is there a name for your label?
Ezzo Music.
It's catchy.
Okay.
That's my website. That's everything. If you name everything the same thing, you don't have to worry about remembering. Ezzo Music.
EZZO.
I took that approach with my children.
What'd you say? That's publishing. JTJK Music. That's the publishing portion.
I named all my children the same thing.
George.
George.
George Foreman. George Foreman. George
Oh
Foreman.
yeah, George 1, George
Yeah.
2, George.
And
Yeah,
then
correct.
George.
he did do that.
Mm-hmm.
So now that the album's out, you had a release party.
Mm-hmm.
You still gig, of course.
Yeah.
Often.
Yes, I'm out there trying.
So any larger?
Aspirations?
No, I know you have larger aspirations, but any larger events planned?
At the moment, no. I mainly because we're going to be doing some traveling towards the end of the year, and so I'm actually slowing down, which is probably a bad move with the album just coming out, slowing down a little bit. But yeah, there's nothing really big on the horizon at this time. I am hoping that with the album and maybe some excitement, maybe that'll change. But right now, there's no. Like I said, I'm playing at McCann's on November 3rd, I think it is. Yeah, November 3rd, I'm at McCann's.
with Marzano on a Monday night,
Yeah.
the original music night?
Yeah. So I'm playing there.
What time's that start?
I think it's 6 to 9 or something like that. 6 to 8. 6 to 8.
Maybe we should, I'm done work at 5 now.
Okay.
Maybe we should wander there on a Monday night.
Well, go on the 3rd of
To
November.
That's coming up shortly.
McCann's?
Yeah,
Where's McCann's?
Belmar.
East.
Oh, okay. Yeah. After what, your gigs on Monday?
Well, I get done work at 5 o'clock at the golf course, so we can.
Okay.
Well, it's November 3rd is
Nice.
when I'll be there playing songs from this album. And like I said, the 22nd of November, I am playing at Cafe Improv in Princeton.
Right.
Then on the 26th of November, I'm playing at the Brunswick Moose Lodge. The night before Thanksgiving, they're doing a big. It's a great place though. It really is. It's a good bar, really good bar. I'm playing there to kind of kick off the Thanksgiving evening.
Nice.
The night before Thanksgiving, and that's what I've got right now. The immediate. I'm going to be doing a fundraiser, Toys for Tots, in December.
Okay. Where's that at?
That's going to be at the American Legion in Monmouth Junction.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be doing we don't have a date set yet, but that's going to be Toys for Tots in December. And then I'm hoping to get some things scheduled for the beginning of the year to really start, promoting this.
Another friend of mine's parents used to own the House of She.
Oh, really?
Yeah. and there's that S curve right by the substation
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, the house that's at the bottom of that S curve. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wound up on their front lawn one time. I have a large history with South Brunswick. I wasn't driving. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, all
But
right.
we were late coming back from the Liberty Tavern,
Okay, well there
and
you
it
go.
started to snow. There may or may not have been alcohol involved in
Okay.
that situation, but I wasn't driving.
Okay, well, as long as you
I
weren't
cannot
driving.
stress that.
Okay,
enough.
okay.
Well, let's do. You brought that nice 12-string
Sure.
guitar with you. Why don't we do another one?
My cheat sheets are just in case.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is Rock On Radio. I am Danny Coleman. Producer Claire is here. Madison is here for filming things. So check out, where can they find all that stuff that you've been filming and posting?
Deco Entertainment on Instagram or Facebook.
Deco Entertainment on Instagram or Facebook. Excellent. Mr. Ezzo trying to... There we go. Now we got some guitar. And you can see all the stuff, that content Madison has posted, as I said, by going to Deco Entertainment's Facebook or Instagram page. Or on my Instagram page, yep.
And I
At
saved it
Rock On
on
Radio
Facebook too.
and at Deco Entertainment. All right, John, what are you going to do for us?
It's a song called Time. And this is the one I kind of chatted a little bit about a few minutes ago, that a friend of mine named Joe. Are you familiar with Confectionately Yours, the restaurant in Franklin?
No.
All right, it's a nice family restaurant there. Should I have not plugged?
No, because we, for the 10th anniversary bash for 10 years of
Confection
Rock
of
on
a Rock
Radio,
Star.
Yeah.
we had our baked goods came from Confections of a Rock Star.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I had to, at first it
No.
threw me. I had to think.
So, but I've known the family that owns the place since I was a kid, because they started as a little chocolate shop and they've grown into a family restaurant. And he passed away some years ago, and there's a picture on the wall of the restaurant. It's a black and white photo of him and his wife from like the 60s, of them, very young. And it's just a close-up of their faces, and I was just so struck, that picture, because he was gone. And I was very struck by that photo. And I went home, and I started writing this song. And I never told them about it, because I never finished it. So I never told them, And then my sister passed away in December of 24. Yeah. And I finished it. I was moved to finish the song. And I recently, when the album came out, I told his family that this song is for Joe and my sister. So it's called Time. Okay. Looking back at younger days, I can see mistakes I've made, words you never get to say, pain that seldom seems to fade. Stand your ground and you live in peace. You always want to feel release. Deep inside, you know it's there. Pain you feel is hardly fair. Space and time, your wounds they heal. The aftershock is all so real. But letting go seems so wrong. You hope and grieve for so long, and you hold out your hands with faith in your heart. Given a chance, you can make a new start. But apart, and I find how I wish I had more time. Time to say what's on my mind. How I wish I had more time. Faded photos on the wall. Memories that come and go. Day by day seems to crawl. What comes next, no one knows. Stand your ground and you live in peace. You always want to feel release, but deep inside you know it's there. Pain you feel is hardly fair. Space and time, your wounds they heal. The aftershock is all so real, but letting go seems so wrong. You hope and grieve for so long, and you hold out your hands with faith in your heart. Give it a chance, you can make a new start. But what's missing in life is now we're far apart. And I find how I wish I had more time. Time to say what's on my mind. All I wish for is more time. Time to say what's on my mind. God, I wish I had more time.
John Ezzo here on Rock On Radio.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's funny. That's the sad but truth thing. You know. You hear a tune like that, and so many times, like the whole thesis of your album, someday.
Yeah.
So many times, someday I'm going to go visit them. Someday I'm going to go back. Someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do that.
Yep.
Someday things...
They get away from you.
They do. Life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Or you just like, when I was a kid, my grandparents only lived a couple blocks down the street.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I would ride my bike down the street every morning at 6:45, 7 o'clock in the morning. I got my butt out of bed. I was 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
For years prior to that, probably 6, 7 years old, rode my bike down the street to their house, and my grandfather and I would raise the American flag in their backyard.
Okay.
And every night at dusk, I don't care where I was, I would go there, and we would take it down and fold it.
Okay.
I did that 7 days a week.
Wow.
And then when I was in high school, my grandfather got sick and kind of put an end to that. But there's not 1 minute of my life.
Yeah.
Now, I'm lucky. I mean, look at me. I'm older than dirt. You know?
True.
And she'll be the first to tell you. I mean, I was a waiter at the Last Supper. But, and the truth be told is I'm still very lucky. I have my parents.
Wow. Yeah.
They're 85 and 82.
God bless.
But I have my parents.
Yeah.
And now that I've got them back here, for the last 20-some years, they lived away.
Yeah.
They lived in Florida and they lived in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
And I only saw them a couple times a year, maybe 4 times a year.
Yeah.
I go down there on a golf trip every May. No matter how far away from where they were, I stayed. I always took a night and drove anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and a half to get to their house.
Yeah.
I'm in the same state. I'm not going to see not going to go see my parents. And now that they're back here, they're only in Whiting. I'm there 2 or 3 times a week.
Absolutely.
You know, because you don't know how much longer you're going to have your parents, or your sister, or your
Yeah, I mean,
spouse.
As you know, my father died when I was 9, and my mom passed away in 2012. My life was filled with a lot of sadness, because even once my father died, life was completely different. And
I remember you saying that last time.
yeah, it just everything was different, and my mom was seldom happy until we had kids. That was the first time I ever saw my mom like truly happy. Once we had, when she had grandchildren. But Tina's lucky, and both her parents are still alive, vibrant, out there still rocking and rolling. I mean, they really are amazing. And I make a point a lot of the times, like, hey, why don't we go see your parents? Or, because, tomorrow never knows,
right.
There's nothing worse than living your life with I should have, or I could have, or I wish I could have. That's probably the worst. I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done that. My whole life has been, I wish my dad could have seen this. I wish my dad could have seen this. So the album, all of my music he's through it all, for a lot of it. Right. But this album, it's funny because we were chatting before, and I said, there's going to be people, friends of mine or siblings, that are going to hear certain songs and they're going to say, oh, he's talking about me. That's what he's talking about, me, with this song. And to a degree, they're not incorrect, these people, because there were songs that I wrote these feelings, and it was thoughts about some of the things that they had done or whatever. And then then I realized I saw an interview with John Lennon, right? And he was being interviewed about a song he wrote called "How Do You Sleep at Night?" And it's an angry song. If you don't know the song, it's early, like right after the Beatles had broken up, and everybody assumed, oh, he's talking about Paul. How do you sleep at night? And just some horrible things. And then time goes by, and originally John was being interviewed, and he said, when I wrote that song, there was a certain amount of Paul in it. But then the more, as I got older and I started thinking about it, I was like, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. And so the epiphany I had with this album is all these feelings and stuff where I'm saying, maybe I thought I was being angry about, I was talking about me. This is me purging me.
Right.
Cleansing
your inner anger or the things
or
you
joy,
internalized,
or joy, or everything. Just everything has come out. It's probably been the most cathartic thing I could have ever done. Is write this album.
Thank you, Madison.
Nice meeting you.
Madison is heading out. She's the new star of Rock on Radio. We've
been
pushing
this
aside.
I heard
it was an amazing
Let her
show.
in. She can have the spotlight.
I have to go check it out because I heard it was an amazing show.
It was fun.
It was fun. Well, we had a band that was supposed to show up, and they just
that's
never
what.
showed
Yeah,
up.
that's what Bruce said that.
So we put Madison to work last week. Before we, Tina, you come here for one second. Come here. We're gonna give Tina. What do we got left? About 10 minutes.
8.
Okay. So, what song would you like Claire to play?
Wow. I guess we'll go with "I Love You More." There's a hard rock song too that I wanted to get out there though. But
what's the name of that so that they can go back and listen to it?
It's called "No More."
No More.
No More. Okay. So, Tina, Tell us about that. You sing backup on one of these tracks. Two of these tracks.
Two of these tracks.
Let's share the microphone with.
Oh,
with
I
Tina
didn't
there.
hook another one up. I should have.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's why I asked her to come over. What's it like for you? Because you said you're not really musical, right?
I do not play an instrument. Although I did as a kid, I played piano. I would just listen to music before I met John. It was just sort of, if it was on, it was there, it was in the background. I heard it, of course, at home, but since John, but now that's 40 years of time with John. His appreciation and love of music has really worn off on me. And there's things I hear now and things that I listen for now. And this, really watching him create this album, because the other two, like he had said, were lots of pulling together of recordings that already existed, but really watching this go from the beginning to end was amazing. Just to watch it happen and how quickly some of these songs came together. I'd go out for a walk and I'd come back in 45 minutes. He's like, I got it. I figured this one out. The song's ready. I'm like, what? How? When? In 45 minutes? That's it? So yeah, it was really amazing. And then he said, I want you to sing background on this. I said, you what?
Well, first off, number one, thank you. Thank you. Because I think we talked about it last time you were in here with our man Cliffy. I think that it takes a special person, either way, whether it's a man who's the artist or the woman who is the artist, takes a special person to allow your partner, spouse, to be creative and follow a dream. And the gigs and coming home late or not being home or whatever it may be. So thank you for allowing him to, I mean, I don't know what the dynamics of the relationship of.
I'm the best roadie on earth.
She can smack you in the head when we leave. I don't know.
All my friends are amazed because they watch her start taking the wires and stuff down.
So first off, thank you for that. But how has that affected your life?
I know a lot about setting up for a show that I really didn't know I needed to know. I've learned a lot about some, DAW software. Let's see, what else? I learned it's really hard to record singing, like singing that just a little bit of the background vocals. I was like, oh my gosh. I have to do it again.
Right?
And again. So
those mics pick up everything.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Sometimes even stuff you don't want them to pick up.
So since we're bringing this, should we play? I know I was going to do we were going to play I Love You More, but should we play a song?
Sure, that she's on background.
One of the songs that
sure.
she sings
Which
background
one is
on?
which
one?
All right, we're going to go with which one do you think is?
you wanted the hard rock. No, is that No Looking Back?
So we'll go with No Looking Back. It's a hard rock song.
Okay. All right. Claire's got it.
It's Looking Back, right?
No Looking Back.
It is no. Oh, okay. It just says Looking Back.
It doesn't say No Looking Back?
It just says Looking Back on number 4.
That's.
Oh, now it does say No Looking Back.
Okay.
It doesn't say it in the actual
Okay.
description on the album,
All right.
but when I opened it up, it does say it.
But check out I Love You More. It's a really cool tune. But we'll go with No Looking Back.
All right. John Ezzo of the brand new album Someday finally came.
Can I just say thank you for having me on? Or
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we'll come
gonna-
back.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No,
Okay.
don't ever thank me again.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this
We'll
was it.
come back and do a wrap up.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
All right.
That's okay.
Don't know just what you're gonna do. It's all on you. Been hurt and that's a fact. You hide your pain from the world, it's just an act. You can't distract. Some days you let it get the best of you. It holds the cards within your mind. You let it stay to claim the rest of you. A part of you they'll never find. It's time to go. You've had enough. You're moving on. No looking back. They were the ones who let it go. No looking back anymore. No looking back. The friendship you thought you knew, they play the part when others are in view. They know it's true. Been left and tossed aside, a feeling we all know I can confide. Time will provide. Some days you let it get the best of you. Sometimes you feel you've lost the game. You let it stay to claim the rest of you. But in the end they are to blame. It's time to go. You've had enough. You're moving on. No looking back. They were the ones who let it go. No looking back anymore. It's time to go. You've had enough. You're moving on. No looking back. They were the ones who let it go. No looking back. It's time to go. You've had enough. You're moving on. No looking back. They were the ones who let it go. No looking back anymore. There's no looking back. No looking back, no looking back anymore. No looking back, no looking back, no looking back, no looking back.
There you go. John Ezzo with Tina Ezzo on backing vocals.
And full disclosure, our friend Laura Simzak also was singing background vocals with Tina on that song.
Nice.
Just to make sure that, get both credits out
That's
there.
right.
But yes, Tina's in
She's not
there.
related to a chiropractor, is she?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. I grew up with a Simsack. All right. Well, John, the album again is called
Someday finally came.
Websites are?
EzzoMusic.com.
Perfect.
EZZO music.com.
Well, thank you once again for your patience with us this evening, and the phone calls, and best of luck with the new record.
Thank you.
And with the upcoming gigs. Tina, it was very nice to meet you. And, well, thank you very much. You hear that? She said it was nice to meet me. I don't want to catch you, like, whispering in her ear when we leave, you know.
Well, I want to thank you guys for the support and allowing me to come in here and talk a little bit about this. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot, and it just I just want to say thank you. So
Well, there you go. Next week we have
Outfox.
Outfox. That's right. They came to us through Darren.
Very
Darren
nice.
Caffrey. So, until next week.
Rock